Hey guys, Philosopher here, and today I'm going to be doing the Omega Red unlocking gameplay. I did end up getting that 6th red star on Omega Red from one of those Elite 6 offers. Got lucky on that. So we'll be unlocking a 7-star Omega Red with 7 yellow, 6 red. We'll use the entire team together. I got the entire team geared up. I'll get him up to a high level. We'll try him out and see what people think. So let's just get right into the event now. I've got the team already all geared up, so this should be easy. I'm going to skip this dialogue. I figure you guys can see that stuff yourself. Oh boy. What do you know? All right, so this is the oh, I guess you can't even reposition them, huh? Not even letting me reposition the team. Gotta love this positioning by Scopely. They put Captain Sam in the middle. Captain Sam's my favorite character out of this group. But, yeah, so we're just going to auto this. Okay. Okay. I kind of know what he does already. Let's just speed this up and auto this. I assume we're going to be able to auto through this. This is the tier everyone can play. So we will just blow through this and do it quickly. I assume an auto is going to work for this thing, especially since we're aiming for Omega Red and the rest of the team is a bunch of fools. So I've got to say, one thing that I really hope Scopely has done is made it so that this unlock isn't that challenging. I think one of the worst feelings is when you put a lot of effort into getting all the requirements for an unlock character and then you struggle to actually unlock the character. So hopefully this is not going to be hard for folks. That's not how these should be, in my opinion. It should be a storyline and fun. And then you just get right into it. Okay. All right, Omega Red's looking menacing there with the tentacles or whatever. Okay. 15 shards, 100 gold. They're very generous. Scopely knows we have a gold crunch, so they're giving us generous amounts of gold and then a bunch of worthless mega orbs. Okay. Mega orbs are, mildly useful. Oh, it does let me finally, I can reposition my team. So, yeah, we'll put Sacrificial Lamb Winter Soldier next to Captain Sam because we don't really care if he dies. These are the two characters that matter over here. So we'll just autoplay this event. And let's just see if we can get through the whole event with autoplay. I assume we can. So I have basically my whole team is gear tier 15. And it's, pretty large size. Actually, no, it's not true. I have a gear tier 14 on Winter Soldier because he's not worth gear tier 15. All right, so far so good. So now I think the very exciting thing about this tier is that we are going to get 1,000 gold as opposed to 100 gold. So I think that is worthy of some real, very exciting there. This is so if you're a new player and, you only have enough to do this tier of the event, you get 1,000 gold. All right, we're up to 20,000. Very generous. Let's just auto through this one as well. It wouldn't hurt Scopely to add something that's actually useful into these things. Maybe couldn't they put like something that only helps like players that are not at super endgame? Like, silver promos or something? Like that's not gonna really cost them a lot of money because let's face it, it's not like the whales and krakens are going crazy on the silver promos. I don't even know why I'm bothering to guide my auto here, just in case. Can't even land their debuffs. All right, well, this is pretty easy. All right. So far, so good. Tier 4. No problem. I do think the Mega Orbs have value for new players. And that is that they're actually one of the things that only really help either newer players or, obviously if you're free to play and there's some character that just gets added to the orbs, right? So you missed out on your for example, you missed out on a particular character. You didn't get Cloak or something. That gives you an opportunity to try to get him out of the orb. So I do think that there is some value in these Mega Orbs. And so perhaps I should not have called them worthless. They're worthless to me. So, but they could have given us some gold too. I mean, or something more than just one piece of a Mega Orb. I mean, that's not even a full Mega Orb you get out of this. And, the people who are going to be excited about these tiers of the event are people who can't actually unlock Omega Red, right? So it's like, for some, well, here you go. Here's the one. So Mega Orb, and I get 100K. Okay. All right. Here's Tier 5. They're done with the Mega Orbs. You don't even get Mega Orb for Tier 5, but you get Omega Red. All right, here we go. I think with these mythic legendary requirements, which are basically just an excuse to get you to blow money on gear and ISO and whatever, for people who didn't have enough, I think that they probably are making it so that as long as you have these requirements, you can do these pretty easily. We'll see when we get to number 7. I certainly didn't do anything beyond what I otherwise would have done. Well, there we go. All right. So we officially, as soon as we complete this thing, we're going to have Omega Red officially unlocked. All right. Well, Omega Red seems like he's putting in some work. There we go. Oh, we can recruit him. Let's keep rolling here. Let's keep rolling. This is just, I guess, I don't know. It's an extra one here. Oh, wow. They're going to show the full team. This is our chance to use the full team. And whenever they do this tier, it's always they put it on auto. You can put it on auto and win. That's usually how it is with this tier. So that's my prediction, is that we can just put on auto because they want you to get excited about the full team. I remember when I unlocked Maw for the first time when I was a newer player, and it was very exciting because you would have the snap in that unlock. Like they set it up so the killing blow would come and Thanos would snap, which was pretty awesome. So here they're basically just showing you, this team just wrecks. It's really good as long as the full team is together. Okay. Silver Samurai, pretty good. He has not done the chop chop move yet. That's my favorite move, probably from any character in the game right now, is where he just chops somebody to death with his ultimate. Okay. All right, will we lose through the auto? Doesn't seem like it. Seems like this is impossible to lose. So there you go. One thing I will say, this is not any sort of optimal anything at this point. This is just, this is not necessarily an optimal positioning for the team necessarily. This is not anything. These are just the characters that they gave me, and I literally didn't even move their positioning. You can see this is trivial. But I got 100K gold out of it. That's the best part out of this event so far is I'm getting 150K gold. That will not even bring him up one level. Okay. Well, to bring him up some low levels. Okay. Omega Red's on the team. All right. And so this is the positioning's off again. And I think that's better positioning because you want the one next to the tank to be the sacrificial lamb that you don't mind dying. All right, let's roll through it. All right. We're just going to auto. There's a Kestrel here. That's not good. This is where the auto hurts you. Oh, well. Having a G15 7 Red Star Captain Sam, that basically made this pretty trivial. All right. Well, even Winter Soldier contributes. Oh. All right. Well, this is a pretty easy event. That's a good thing. I think that's good for newer players in particular. You know, if you don't have a ton of resources and you haven't upgraded these characters, you have them at high red stars, this is going to be easy to get through. If I can auto through it that easily, you're going to be fine. This is a 6-star portion of the event. All right. And now we are at the 7-star. Let's see if you can just auto the 7-star part of the event. Like I said, I have G15 on all the characters except for Winter Soldier. You can say I put no blue ISO on Nick Fury or Winter Soldier. But I do have some big characters in the team. 7 red stars on Sam and Fury. 6 red stars on Sharon. I think 5 on the other two. So, one thing you may be wondering in terms of order, here, I think we should do this first. All right, and then we'll aim there and auto. Okay, there you go. So you may be wondering, well, hey, Philosopher, why are you putting Winter Soldier like as a sacrificial lamb next to Captain Sam when you usually do things like put Kestrel in that spot? And I think that's that would be a fair question to ask, and partly it's because I usually don't run characters just as sacrificial lambs on my team. But let's face it, I mean, Winter Soldier is not a important character here. He's not really doing much. The characters that are doing all the work are the Secret Avengers. All right, that was an easy auto. All right. So if you came here looking for dialogue or titillating gameplay to unlock Omega Red, you came to the wrong place. If you came to see me gear up Omega Red up to the maximum right away, you did come to the right place. So let's do this. Let's do this, everybody. Recruit Omega Red. All right. You got to rank them up. All right. All right. So I'm going to bring him first to level 80 because I don't want to, by mistake, get him put teal gear on him. All right. Let's put, here we go. Tier 1. And now we're up to tier 2. Put tier 3. Tier 4. Tier 5. Tier 6. Tier 7. Tier 8. Tier 9. Tier 10. Tier 11. Tier 12. Tier 13. Let's make sure I have enough here. Tier 14. Let's hope I have all the orange gear I need. All right, we're up to tier 14. We're good for tier 15. And that's where we're stopping. We're not doing any teal gear today. You'll have to watch me race. If you want me to put teal gear on characters, you're going to have to wait for me to race later this week in DD5. Stay tuned for that. All right. Same bat time, same bat channel. All right, let's do these abilities. I'll bring them up. You know, you can see, by the way, how low the power score is. One issue I've raised this with the devs is these ability levels contribute way too much to the power level. So we could have had this character and use it in RTA, and we would, you know, be matching up against like purple characters, you know, characters like gear tier, 11 characters, and they wouldn't even be able to land a debuff on this guy or actually do any significant damage to him. But they technically be the same power level. It's just the equation screwed up. All right. All right, let's take a look at these. We're going to do T4s first. We're going to look at T4s. Actually, you know what I'll do is we'll do this now. All right. So now we're going to look at T4s. So the basic steals more health. I mean, I think stealing 10% health versus stealing 5 is very good. One thing we want to take a look at is how does this impact the ISO attack? Now, just so we know, these are not going to be definitive recommendations here, okay? This is just my initial impression. So when we go through here, so one thing I like to do is see how the T4 impacts the ISO attack. And you can see here it increases an additional 5% health steal. So that's a no-brainer. Obviously, for Dark Dimension, I think that would also be a no-brainer. So to me, this is one you're going to want to do. But, like I said, these aren't my definitive recommendations. This is just my initial thoughts. So this one seems to me like probably a not necessary one. 50% damage to primary and adjacent targets. But I'll do it because you can see I have a lot of T4s. And I'm out of gold. Gotta love this game. All right, flip all positive effects instead of 3 plus 100% damage to all enemies. Yep, that's a no-brainer. So now I've got to literally pull a gold or a core gold orb just to be able to upgrade this next ability here. Unbelievable. We'll do that. Where are you, Omega Red? There he is. All right, gain 30% max health. And yeah, I mean, this is also a no-brainer one. All right, now let's do our ISO. So I think I'm going to make him a striker. I don't know exactly for the full team. In fact, I haven't even put blue ISO yet on Wolverine and Sabretooth. I haven't put blue ISO on Wolverine or Sabretooth because I really wasn't sure, what I wanted for them. And I think I need to play test the full team first to get a sense of things. But I think on the face of it, his ISO attack seems so strong that striker makes a lot of sense. So we're going to do that. All right. Now we're going to fuse here. Looks like I'm going to probably need to get some more ions as well. You can just see the shortages. If I'm facing these shortages, you can imagine people who aren't running, 4.3, every day. And the shortages that they have with these ions. All right, we'll pull some of these orbs, which I hate doing on the video. So I'm sorry for all of you watching this. But this is, you can blame Scopely for their BS bottlenecks. All right. I mean, this is just purely, I'm literally pulling these just for the ions because I have all the pieces I could need. I'm just doing it for the ions at this point. Because their orbs, even though I literally asked Cerebro this question during the interview on my channel, and I brought up this issue, they've done nothing about it purposely, I'm sure, because they want players to experience this bottleneck and get desperate. All right, we'll do, one more just because I don't want to have to come back here. All right, I think that should be enough. Let's see. Where are you, Omega Red? There he is. All right. And there we go. You can see his stats, 963,000 health, 39% and the 39,000 damage, 26,000 armor, 14,000 resistance, 17,000 focus. Wow. There you go. 200k character. He's got, it's pretty crazy because his power level is higher than a 7 red star Thanos, 7 red star Symbiote Spider-Man, 7 red star Longshot Bishop. Yeah, it's insane. All right, let's test out this team. Let's see what this team is like at this point. I'm ready to go. We'll do it in Blitz first, just so you can see. Oh well, I don't even know if it's worth it on milestone 1. Let's go right. Then let's just go right to. Let's go to Arena and watch him get rolled in Arena, shall we? Oh, we can't do that either. We'll go to RTA. Am I able to use the full Weapon X team? Or did they ban some of them? Of course they banned some of them. Well, we can use them with most of the team. We'll use them with Emma Frost. Just to see how they do. Just for fun. Let's see how they do. Let's just have fun with it. All right. The Mad King is here. He's got a pretty good team. He's got Doom and Deathpool and so on. Okay. Let's do a turn rewind because we don't like Doom very much. And then we'll target Deathpool here on the side. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, it looks like Doom's dead. All right, this team is pretty good. All right, good times. I didn't even use her ability because. Oh wow. Okay. So. Huh. Wow. So this seems pretty good. Alrighty then. Wow. That was something. I mean, that team had no shot. I mean, that was insane. Okay, well, this seems pretty good. That was a maxed out Doom. He just went down. Like, I mean, nothing happened to that guy. We're going to do war offense. We're going to do the practice mode in a minute. I'm just having some fun in RTA first. And then we'll do the full team. This should be interesting. This guy's like a try-hard type with he's got his long shot Shatterstar. He's trying to win. So this will be interesting to see. All right, we definitely want to do this to turn rewind a little bit. You know what happened there was that Bishop on his counterattack got a Bishop on his counterattack got a crit, and that didn't really matter, did it? Oh, wow. Holy cow. Like, this team is pretty ridiculous, isn't it? Wow. Jeez. Huh. Wow. Yeah, going after the wrong character there. She's got, like, insane resistance. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good. All right, this character's pretty amazing. All right, let's do this team's pretty good. All right, let's do cuz I'm as I said I'm up number I can't do any attacks in arena. Let's do the let's go to the practice mode. Hold on one second. All right. Let's try the practice mode. And we can see how they'll do. We'll try them against Heroes for Hire. We'll try them against a couple teams. And just see how they do. All right. All right, here's a 1.1 million Heroes for Hire. 853. Okay. We'll just see how we do. Now, I have a big Omega Red, so we'll see if that's a problem for me. Oops. Let's see. We'll see how that goes. I know there's been a lot of speculation on that point. Okay. All right, so far so good. All right. So let's ability block Shang-Chi. We don't like him very much. He brags too much. Okay. All right, died. I like all the bleeds. I just like watching everyone bleed to death. All right. So far, so good. Okay. So Omega Red's ability blocked. Okay. Let's see how things go. Now we'll do this. See how this goes. All right. They're going after Lady Deathstrike. All right. All right. We got an ability block there now. And then we smashed through Luke Cage because he had taunt. Okay, Luke Cage is back with taunt. He's got... All right. I should have done... mistake I made is I didn't do the chop, chop, chop thing with the ultimate. Okay. All right, so far so good. All right, let's just do that. Die. Now, chop, 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 chop. This is my favorite move in the game at the present time. All right, she's got no charges left. See, the problem is they have like basically no charges left. So that's sort of my sense of things. Like essentially, yes, technically speaking, it makes the team slightly worse if he has that ability block in the beginning. But like the matchup is so ridiculous that it's really not a big deal. And you're gonna use him other places, right? And you're gonna use him against other teams eventually. They're gonna come to the game. So like, why would you keep him small? It's a pretty easy matchup. We'll do it another time to see if it's luck. And I don't even think I played that correctly. I think I didn't even play it correctly, to be blunt. Yeah, I mean, this is sort of what I saw on the... oh, crap. Kind of what I saw on the test server as well. It really didn't make a difference. It was like not really a big deal. So, people ask me, how much can the team punch up? This is a very large Heroes for Hire team. It's 1.1 million. I don't know how much they can punch up because my team is pretty big. All right, so now I'm going to do like I did before and put the ability block here. You could put the ability block on Misty Knight instead. And then if you did that, you wouldn't get this problem, okay? But I'm just trying to show that it's really not a big deal. That's literally what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I'm trying to make it like, even if you don't ability block Misty Knight, shouldn't matter all that much. So actually, I think we can just kill Luke Cage here. So let's just do that. There's no Luke Cage. So I just screwed that up last time, but that was really good. All right, good times. Yep. And so now he can just go after Shang-Chi. And then there you go. I mean, this is really not that hard. I mean, I understand there's some debuffs on my team and so on and so forth. But like, we already have, multiple members of their team down for the count. I mean, that's the issue here for them. Okay. The only mistake I just made there is I should have... I mean, not that I'm freaking mad. Why am I... I mean, technically, I could have played this fight a little bit better. But it's sort of like, okay, you could have won even more than this. It's the bottom line, folks, is this is meant to be a hard counter to Heroes for Hire. They literally designed the team to counter Heroes for Hire, so I just wouldn't worry about this too much, okay? I really wouldn't. All right, I'm going to go back out of this. Let me see if there's some other team that I can show you this up against that would be interesting or a challenge. All right, this may be the next toughest defensive team that you see is you see New Warriors with, you see this is a very tough team with Silver Surfer and Emma. That's a pretty good team. We can see how they do against them. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay. So who do we want ability block? What is ability block Cloak? And then we'll just kill Dagger. Die. This is just like, this team is just pretty ridiculous. Okay. Uh-oh. Deathpool's doing something. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what else I got for you. Yeah, I think in War Office, this seems to be pretty good. Can we agree on that point? They seem to me like they're pretty amazing. Let's see if I can come up with a better, bigger team for you. Trying to find something utterly ridiculous. And okay. Here you go. We're going up against a team with 2 teal characters. How's that? That's pretty ridiculous. Is that ridiculous enough of a defense for you? It's a punch up, 106K punch up. Let's see how it goes. All right. All right, trauma and so forth. Who do we want to ability block here? We'll ability block Emma. Why not? Just make her worthless in this fight. And then I think we'll go after Surfer. Die. Okay. There we go. We just don't like Silver Surfer. He's like one of the only characters here who can actually do something to hurt this team. Okay, this is pretty ridiculous, huh? All right, let's just do the chop move. Chop. Okay. Okay, good times. All right, I think we made the point on this one. Okay, let me try to find another team for us, right? I think we all know that Yo-Yo is not going to survive this one, so let me find something new. This is boring. Yep, turns out this team is pretty good at war offense. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. Yeah, I think here we'll do. This is the biggest heroes for hire I can find. So this is 900K unbuffed, and we'll do this one. So we can try to ability block Misty Knight and see if that's any better. I'm not sure it is, really. There you go. That allows us to go after Shang-Chi. Yeah, I actually think it was better to just do the ability block on Shang-Chi. I don't really think this ability block from Misty was all that important. All right, let's just chop him to death. Yeah, his Luke Cage is so big that the chop move didn't kill Luke Cage. All right. So the ultimate did a great job here. Now he's ability blocked. I don't know how much this really matters. We can go after, I don't know. We're gonna go. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter at this point who we go after next. This fight is effectively over. I mean, I think the bottom line here, I mean, this is an amazingly powerful heroes for hire team, and we're really not having any problems here. So I guess all I would just say is I don't really think this fight is going to be a fair one for heroes for hire unless the team is just massively larger than yours. And I appreciate some people have made the point to me that there'll be free-to-play players trying to punch up 300K and stuff. And I can't show you those fights because my team's too big to show it to you. But I think I've made the point that I don't think you should overreact on the big Omega Red thing, right? All right, let's see what else I got for you. All right. Let's do... Let's do... I don't think I can do anything in Raid to show off there. I'm pretty sure we're certainly past the mutant nodes here. Yeah. He's not a tech character. In the alpha raid, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to show him off here for you either. All right. I think unless people want to see anything more in real-time arena, we'll do one more attack here and then we'll call it a day on the video at least. If you're watching me live, you could ask me to do all sorts of crazy things with Omega Red. But we'll have fun. We'll do one last attack on the video. Okay. All right, this guy's doing something crazy here. He's got the 7 red star, red skull. Okay. That's interesting. All right. He's got his Phoenix. He's going to use Red Skull special to get them some turn meter. I don't know what he's doing. Either that he's eating some clock here. Okay. Let's... All right. Okay. She'll use her special, I would assume. All right. Uh-oh. We got some turn meter going here. Uh-oh. 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 They kind of hurt my team. It's a little scary there. Maybe not. All right. All right. Good times. All right, guys. I think what we've determined is that Omega Red's pretty good. The team's pretty good. They're pretty good at war. They're pretty good at RTA. It's a fun team. Lots of bleeds. Lots of good stuff going on here. All right, guys. If you like that video, smash that like button. Subscribe to this channel. If you got comments, questions, cheers, jeers, you can leave them below. Or go to my Discord. That's linked below as well. You can also go to my Twitch stream. That's where all this stuff happens. And that's linked below as well.